first thing we said, setup wise, you can clearly, well, hopefully clearly see how you've moved the golf ball now kind of more in front of you as opposed to being back behind that yellow line and too far back in the stance, okay? So we can get the golf ball now kind of in front of us more in terms of what I call our sort of triangle of control. That's kind of where we do most things, kind of eat your dinner, drive your car, on a laptop or computer, swing a golf club. If the ball's back here or you're moving in different positions, your arms aren't in that sort of position to control the club fully, okay? Now, you're going to think about one thing, okay? And one thing to take away from today is what that elbow does, okay? In the past, you had that information about keeping the arms straight, that you locked everything going back. So we watch this right arm now, arms pretty straight, lock, lock, lock. Club can't go down. That club now has gone very, what we call, deep behind you in terms of where the club is, not staying kind of more in front. If we watch this one here now, your elbow's already bending there, you see.
God, what a difference.
So there's a backswing. So now the club can get a lot higher, get more over your shoulder, and you can see your right elbow now has literally hinged pretty much to the 90 degrees that we're looking for. And that's kind of the sort of, that position there, we're going to set like holding a tray or tennis racket in that position. That's the hinge we're going to get that power back to the golf ball.
I mean, it's still shit, you know.
No, it's not though. It's not though. It's
not. Just the difference. I'm so chuffed with that. I can't even.
But you look at this. That is not as bad as. I mean, to be fair, all I would say, the only knock on that is your hands need to be maybe a little bit higher there. But that's really just a little. Well, just the hands a little bit higher, yeah. But overall, that's compared to where that was going, it's chalk and cheese. So when you, but that's why the swing was getting very stiff and sort of there was no fluidity. Okay, so when you come back to the golf ball here now, you can see that head dropping. Okay, so look where you sort of in relation to the sort of brick, then you come coming down. Big drop in the golf ball to try and get down, and sort of not much of a flick left foot up off the ground. So a lot of things then are going to be caused because of the arm position, but you can't think of all those things. And what happens is they'll see a bad shot, try this, that didn't work, try this, that didn't work, try this, and then there's like 15 different swing thoughts in there, and your brain just like, what? Exactly. So from there now, as you come back to the golf ball, head staying a lot more stable, lovely strike of the ball, and we can twist it with a little bit more fluid. If we actually watch the swings, I sort of play them side by side here, you can see the fluidity or the smoothness of the swing. So don't look at the right one if you can there, okay? So back there, okay? Bit of a lunge and a flick and all that sync.
Like
exactly. Well, exactly that kind of thing, okay? And now we'll go to this one, okay? Okay, on the right hand side. So good hinge the elbow. Better swing. Little bit of a lunge. Yes, there are some things, and I'll be honest, if we look at the golf swing, okay, that's where the golf swing is going to travel around this circle. We're working, if we sort of split the swing into this side is kind of backswing, this side is through swing, we're working on backswing. Yes, there are some issues on this side of the golf swing, but forget them. Don't worry about them. Because if you start worrying about this stuff and forget this stuff, you're not going to do anything. And you have 4 things in your head and do nothing. I'd rather do one thing clearly and one thing really well. Get that elbow to soften on the way back, allow that club to get a bit higher, allow your swing to get a lot more fluid and freer, not rigid and wooden and stiff and just no movement at all. So the more you can free up your golf swing, just by knowing how to free it up. To say to someone, oh, swing smoother, swing freer.
I know, it's like, what do you mean by that?
Exactly. Don't get tense, don't get too tight.
And then you're right, you go completely tense.
Exactly. And people, and especially by people like Jane and Gavin and the people hitting the ball a long way, and you're there going ding, 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 50. You're like, oh god.
I know.
It gets frustrating.
And the first time I went out with them, which wasn't long after that last lesson I had with you, I actually held my own. I'd done pretty good. You know?
Exactly.
But then I went out the last couple of times. Oh my god, that was awful.
Exactly. And then if you feel exactly, if your progression sort of did this and then blah, you're like, oh great. So okay, we're now getting back up to where you were before, if not probably maybe beyond that, towards the same sort of level, and continue on now in that direction rather than overthinking it. Okay.
Good.
Golf swings are like a jigsaw puzzle. You can't just get a 500-piece jigsaw and just chuck it at the floor and hope it comes together. You do it piece by piece, bit by bit, with a process. You start with the edge. We start with kind of the setup. You start with then the bits on the side. We then do the backswing, and we do it bit by bit.
Is every golf club that I have the same layout with it?
Pretty much the same sort of setup. Driver, when the ball's on the tee peg, it'll be further forward. It'll be left heel, okay? But everything with anything on the ground, you want the golf ball towards the middle or just left the middle.
Right.
What will happen as you play shorter shots, if your right foot now, and I'm going to do more detail maybe later time, but as shorter shots, you'd bring your right foot in closer for small shots. So now, if your right foot was on that blue line, the ball now seems back of the stance. It hasn't moved from where it's in relation to the left foot. If I sort of set up with this club here, if that's the ball, that ball now is kind of left to centre there. If I bring my right foot closer, it's now right of centre, but it's not moving from here. I'm not doing this sort of shuffling that everyone, from here's my driver, 3 wood, 5 wood, 3 iron, 4 iron, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, too much. Your foot just gets a little bit narrower or wider depending on the club you've got. Again, remain with some sort of consistency there rather than having variables all over the place, left and right. Okay? Does that kind of make sense then?
Yeah, really
Happy
good.
with that then?
Yeah.
Excellent, good. Right.